Well, today I'm going to talk why I don't believe in God or UFOs or aliens, angels and devils and miracles and all that stuff. That's all bullshit, man. I'll explain you why. First, I don't believe in God because there is no proof that there is a God. It's all a made up story. If you look through history, all these different tribes and like the Romans or the Egyptians, the Greek, the Vikings, they all have their own gods. Why are so many different gods? Then when you read the Bible, there is only one God, supposedly. But I have a list like this big, like 30 pages, like 50 different religions per page. There's like 1,000 different religions, and they all have their own God and their own explanation of what you can do and what you cannot do. Some people, like the Jews, they have to have curls in their hair. The Muslim women, they have to cover their face, their whole body. And in India, people have to wear that thing on their head. And it's all different things that you have to do. And for one God, and who tells them that you have to do it like that? Somebody told them, because that guy that told them, because the guy, they said that God talked to him in a dream or something, and he wrote a book about it, and this is what you have to do. And people believe all that shit, and they do that. You cannot eat on Friday, you cannot eat these days, you have to fast, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. And you have to give your money, 10% of the money that you make for God, God needs money too, You have to survive somehow. Yeah. It's all so much bullshit, man. And then, like for example, in the Bible, if you follow what they say in the Bible, you're going to end up in jail the same day that you follow the rules. If you read the Old Testament, oh man, if you see a gay guy, you have to kill him, they say. And if you have slaves, you can beat the shit out of them, but he has to get up within 3 days. He has to go back up and be able to walk again. That's okay. So you can have other people work for you as a slave. That's okay. God approves that. Well, that doesn't make sense, man. God approves slavery. Nobody talks about that one. That's what it says in the Bible. And then the New Testament was written like 60 years after Jesus supposedly died already. The guy who wrote the Bible never met Jesus. He never heard anything, what he was saying, but he came up with all the stories, everything he did that day and what he did and what he said. They know everything. They were not even born yet when Jesus was alive, but he wrote everything about it. Oh, God. So it's all bullshit, man. And then miracles. People believe in miracles. How is that possible? And guardian angels and devils and all that stuff. I believe in miracles if I see one, yeah. I've never seen a miracle. I've never experienced one. For example, people believe in miracles because somebody was sick and suddenly he became healthy, like he had cancer or something. Supposedly, there is no cure for cancer. But somebody got cured from cancer, and that's a miracle because it's because of God, How about all the other thousands and hundreds of thousands that died and prayed and went to church and God, please save me, and never did anything? But there is one in there that he survived. Oh, that's a miracle. God did it. He is not very loving. He's not a very loving person to everybody, only a few. But that's not a miracle, because there is a lot of people that don't believe in God and they get healed from cancer too. So who healed him then if he doesn't believe in God? Doesn't make sense, man. I believe in miracles if I see, for example, there is a child born with no legs and he sits in a wheelchair and he sees his friends running around in the park and playing football and everything. And the little boy is praying to God, oh God, please give me my legs so I can run with my friends and play football too. That's never going to happen. If that happens and suddenly God says, okay, I'm going to give you legs, and boom, the boy has legs and he gets up and he starts playing, running around with his friends and play football, I believe in God. I'm going to believe in miracles, because that is a miracle. For example, another one is like a rock falls down from a mountain and it's going to fall right on the guy's head. Boom, and then God saved the guy and the rock stops right on top of that head, moves to the side, and then the rock comes down. Wow, that's a miracle. I believe in God and in miracles. Or for example, an airplane. The motors got stopped and the airplane is falling down, and people start praying, God, please help us. And the airplane, like one meter from the ground, stops, boom, and it goes down very slowly, boom, and everybody's safe. I believe in God. Yes, sir. I'll do whatever he has to say. And then also he loves everybody. Yeah, he is a very good guy. He loves everybody. He is so nice guy. But if you don't follow his rules, he's not nice anymore. He is gonna put you in hell and give you pain and torture for eternity, not for a few days. No, for eternity. That's how much he loves you. So you better does what he tells you to do. So no, man, this is not the guy that loves you who does those things. So that's all bullshit, man. God and devils and angels, guardian angels, and they have wings, because they have to fly around in the air. And then God sits in the clouds. In Las Vegas, sometimes there is no clouds anywhere. So where is God there? He's not there anymore because there's no clouds. He cannot sit there. And then devils. Where are there devils anyway, actually? It's a fallen angel, they say. Fallen angels, they are devils. And they're always playing against God. God is God. He can just get rid of those guys but like this. Hey, get out, boom, and send them wherever, or destroy them, and boom, they're gone. But no, devils are always there and interfering with God's plans. And then supposedly God created us in paradise there with Adam and Eve, and then he puts an apple there, and he makes you like your mind is very weak, and he says, don't eat the apple, because if you eat that apple, you're going to be in deep shit. But here's an apple, and it's so good, it's so tasty, oh, it's the best thing ever, but don't touch it, motherfucker. But he of course you're going to eat it, you're weak, your mind is weak. And then, you bait the apple, motherfucker, you go to hell. What kind of a person is that who does those things, man? No, it doesn't make no sense, bullshit. And now, why I don't believe in UFOs and in aliens? Because they don't exist, man. Nobody has ever seen one. When you see somebody, they made picture of a UFO, you can barely see, you see something there, but what is it? Oh, it has to be a UFO, unidentified flying object, because, but nobody has ever made a real picture or a movie or something where you can really see, wow, this is like a UFO or an alien or something. Then some people were talking about that there are aliens living among us, where they're the same like humans then, they look the same. Supposedly they look like a I don't know, like with a very skinny and like this, like a reptile. No, but people say they live among us. Some people know that, they're so smart. Then I was looking up on the internet and it says, which planet is closest to Earth where life can be possible? And I found this one. Which planet can support life other than Earth? Okay. The Kepler 62e and Kepler 62f are thought capable of hosting life. And the planet Kepler 9069c is located about 2,700 light years from Earth. 2,700 light years. That's a long distance. So, you know that means that if you can travel at the speed of light, nothing travels. Not flying object can fly as fast as the speed of light, but let's assume that those guys, those extraterrestrials, they are so smart and they can fly with an airplane that they invent or something, a space shuttle, whatever, and it flies at the speed of light, okay, like incredibly fast. 2,700 light years away. So those guys, they will have to travel 2,700 years at the speed of light to get from there to Earth. How long do aliens live? They're gonna spend 2,700 years of their life just to come here and look around and say, oh yeah, they're still doing good, let's go back now. That's bullshit, man. Why would they come here for? They don't exist. It doesn't. It's all invention. Just like religion. They just make people scared and let them do things that. It's unbelievable how far people can go, man. Yeah, there's no way they can fly that far. And during that time, what do they eat? Do they grow their vegetables in their machine, in their UFO? They have their garden there, and they have cows and animals and to eat bacon and steak and all that stuff. Or maybe those aliens, they don't need to eat, they just live from space. Space bacteria or something, I don't know. Oh man, this is all fake, all bullshit. God and UFOs, forget it, don't believe in it. It's all made up to scare people and to control you. That's all they're doing. Well, that's all I have to say about it, so maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Thank you for watching.